Hello and welcome to another one of my World Cup videos, and this time we're going to have a look at what would happen if Wales qualified for this year's World Cup. So they had a defeat to Bosnia, so I just swapped Bosnia and Wales round, and let's just see what happens here. I know a lot of I'm an Englishman living in Wales. I know a lot of my Welsh friends were quite disappointed that they didn't qualify. Well, you got a treat today because you've got an Englishman such as myself in control of Wales. So let's have a look at the team. And what I'm going to do, it's going to be quite a tight group, I think, with Switzerland and Canada. So I am going to bring in my formation that I've used in the past. That'll be every Welshman's nightmare there, seeing England default, but sadly that's how I play. Nice solid back five there, two in the middle and then three at the top. Now if I can make my wingers as fast as possible, I quite like that, and then I got a nice target man in the centre there. So let's just have a look. So we've got Brennan Johnson. He's got 86 pace as well, shooting's pretty good. And on the other wing we've got Sorba Thomas. To be honest, looking at the team, I think it's a really good team. It's a decent team. Dan James, I think I'll get him on later. He's got 94 pace. And we got an upcoming star there, Lawler, brilliant player, plays for Cardiff City at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be snapped up by some Premiership clubs. Rodon in the centre as well. I got Ampadu there. I know he usually plays centre mid, but I think he'll do really well. The ball playing centre back for my Welsh team. I just want to have a little look. I think Ben Davies needs to come on. Let's get Ben Davies on. I think. Let's get Davies on centre. We'll move him to left. He's left-footed. All's quite well, really. So I think Kumas or Colwell, good young Welsh players. I think one of them will probably need to come on the bench. Yeah, swap Cabango. Keep Lawler on. And let's swap for. Let's go for. Oh yeah, Kumas. Let's go for Kumas. Just having a look now. Yeah, we'll put Dan James on, I think. I think Dan James will be pretty good. Sorba Thomas could be like an impact substitution. Then we got our first game against Switzerland. Hey, what's happened to my formation there? Why did they move them around? Okay, sorry, let's just go back. I don't know what happened there. Please save my formation. It's a bit of a pain. Right, Dan James was on the right. Oh, Da Silva there, got to move him. Right, that should be right now. Now, hopefully it'll behave itself this time and I'll go back on. It'll all be there. Okay, that's great. So, yeah, I'm going to do my first game against Switzerland. The only downfall about this game, really, the World's game that's available on the main screen, is it only goes up to Legendary, and I'll show you just after this game. It only goes up to Legendary, and you can see my previous World Cups. I quite like going on career mode, being able to select my own team and putting on ultimate difficulty. But I know that hasn't quite worked out so well so far, but let's see what we can do with Wales. So here we go, get Switzerland, nice competitive team, switch off the mic, and I'll come back at the end of the game. Enjoy the game.
And I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. Who will come out on top? It's Switzerland versus Wales.
Well, these games certainly bring some tension with them, don't they? Both sides will want to settle down fairly quickly here today.
Here's how Switzerland will line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. Remo Freuler plays with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Thank you for joining us. Now get ready for
A look at the starters for Wales.
Well, it looks like a 5-2-3. When they're defending, it will be a back five. But in possession, the two wing-backs will push forward to provide an attacking threat. The front three should pose a threat, though, because their combination play is excellent.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Nico Williams. And he's won the ball. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed at the moment.
Remo Freuler. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Attractive build-up. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Harry Wilson. That's a good-looking ball. Just to get them in front. And Sonia on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there.
Decent looking pass. Manuel Akanji. Xhaka with it. Remo Freuler. This is looking good. Surely. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Johnson. Cross in the direction of the back post. That's useful play. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Certainly not alone. Oh, a fine block. Well, the threat could be there. Nervy clearance. Good wing play. It's a decent-looking attack, this. Elected to shoot. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. A chance now with the corner. Let's see about the delivery. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Who can he pick out? Still pressure. Can they forge ahead? Oh, that's great defending. Substitution time it is here. And over it comes. It was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Strong but fair tackle. Decent chance, and the keeper parried it away in style. Out of play and a Wales throw-in forthcoming. And good work to regain possession. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Dan James. That's a nice-looking ball. Just went slightly awry for them there.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So they get the second half going here. Granit Xhaka. Nico Elvedi. Xhaka with it. And played in. And what a save! It looked as though that header was going in.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, they couldn't get the header on the target, but robust defending. Wilson. And a lot to like about this attack. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Granit Xhaka. Ndoye. Dangerous ball. Ready to fire. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. And they will make the change now.
Well, there you have it. They haven't been good enough going forward. They've created very little so far. They need to play with much more urgency.
And they still don't have the ball. That has been a recurring theme. This might be productive. Plenty of support here. Veering in field. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no damage done. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Teammates in the middle. Oh, a goal! Can you believe that sensational flying header? A majestic moment. What an excellent goal. Simply superb. So underway again here, and with that goal, the game might have a different energy about it. Dan Ndoye. Zakaria. A good and fair challenge. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Cross into the middle. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but from a defensive point of view, it's not good enough. They stop marking in the box and don't close the scorer down. That's just poor defending.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Nico Elvedi. Freuler in possession. Granit Xhaka. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Johnson. Well, he's certainly not alone. And passing it well. And the chance slips away. And that is offside. Substitution time it is here. Brooks. Now with Thomas. Who can he pick out? And look at this! Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, blocked it! Vargas. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. And it'll be a goalkeeper's ball.
Yeah, just a bit too heavy, wasn't it?
Liam Cullen. Mepham with it. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Wonderfully weighted pass. And keeping it out. Granit Xhaka. And the final whistle is sounded. Wales have won the game. That's the most important thing from their point of view. How would you sum up their performance?
They were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Well, I must say I wasn't expecting that. To keep more goals there, so that's good. Just see how we get on with the other results as well, so I'll have time to go through that. And there we are, top of the group. Brilliant. 2-0, clean sheet. Wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, that's a bit different to career mode, but yeah, you can see all the groups there, but I'll just see if we can see them in a bit more detail. Let's go through some results. The Group A's results there. Korea beating Mexico. And that's one thing as well I've noticed with the career mode and this mode. This doesn't play the fixtures in the exact order of the real World Cup. That might be due to the licensing. Group F, so Japan started strongly, and they have started quite strongly in real life as well. New Zealand 1-0 against Egypt. And yes, Spain and Uruguay as expected. France strong with Iraq. An upset there, and yeah, going as expected there as well, really. And Group K, yeah, as expected, Portugal and Colombia. Yeah, England beating Ghana, Croatia beating Panama. Okay. Let's just scroll through. So yeah, here's the league tables, I think. But before I do, I'll go on these goal scorers and assists just to show you how it's all panning out. Still not over that league table, really. Which is good. We'll have a look at that again. Incredible. So here are the league tables. I know I keep waffling on about them. But there we go, look at that. And then Brazil, top of their group. Turkey, top of their group. Germany, top of their group. How much that will change, we don't know. Some New Zealand, brilliant. Portugal, top of theirs. And Croatia at the moment, top of theirs. That's quite competitive. And yeah, just want to show you what I was on about earlier. So it only goes from legendary to beginners. You can see that. So the highest level you can do is legendary, which is not ideal, but I'll leave the recording now.